She Who Awakens by Alina Chamberlain. Part 1, Chapter, Temperament and the Nervous System. Temperament is the innate type of nervous system a man is born with. It is his biological species. Just as a birch tree cannot be forced to grow like a pine, a man cannot change the fundamental speed and intensity of his nervous reactions. True relational mastery begins when you stop trying to fix his nature and start building communication strategies that align with his specific energetic type. The choleric man, the unstoppable engine. The choleric nervous system is characterized by excitation dominating over inhibition. He is a man of action, high energy, and intense decisiveness. He is the geologist who discovers new territories, driven by a powerful internal fire. However, this engine lacks effective brakes. The boiling point. A choleric man boils slowly but intensely. Once he reaches a peak of fury, he loses control over his words and actions. Because his inhibitory system is weak, it takes him a very long time to cool down. The grudge. After a frenzy, he feels emotionally drained. He often struggles to forgive because the memory of the conflict remains stuck in his high-energy system. How to communicate. Proof of loyalty. He is naturally distrustful and prone to jealousy. Never flirt with others in his presence. Stay physically close, on his dominant side, to anchor his attention. The silent strategy. During an argument, do not add fuel to the fire. Let him vent. Never try to resolve a conflict while he is on edge. Wait for the storm to pass completely before discussing the facts. Self-apology. Don't wait for him to apologize quickly. He often doesn't realize the extent of his rudeness until much later. You may need to lead the way with a calm, grounding energy. The sanguine man, the balanced optimist. The sanguine man possesses a balanced nervous system where excitation and inhibition are equal. He is the developer who follows the choleric, turning raw ideas into flourishing projects. He is energetic, open, and wears his emotions on his face. Emotional fluidity. He connects easily with people and finds common ground quickly. While he gets angry fast, he also forgives fast because his brakes work efficiently. The need for positivity. A sanguine man thrives on openness. Constant negativity or nagging acts as a poison to his system, making his home a place of exhaustion rather than strength. How to communicate. Match his openness. He struggles with withdrawn or secretive women. Be his partner in positivity. Rapid switching. In an argument, move quickly from the negative back to the positive. He doesn't hold grudges, so don't force him to dwell on past mistakes. The freedom warning. Because he is so sociable and charming, he may be prone to switching his attention to other women if he feels suffocated at home. The phlegmatic man, the calm fortress. The phlegmatic man is defined by strong inhibition and slow excitation. He is the introvert who brings systems to perfection. Outwardly, he appears silent, reserved, and sometimes slow, but this is a mask for a vast, raging inner world. The hidden fire. Do not mistake his outward calm for indifference. He feels deeply but lacks the hardware to express those feelings. Reliability. He is the most stable and reliable of all types, but he cannot be rushed. How to communicate. The no-rush rule. If you give him multiple tasks or pressure him to decide quickly, he will shut down. Give him one task at a time and allow him the space to process it. Emotional extraction. He won't give you romantic feedback naturally. You must ask gentle, leading questions to help him reveal the love that is boiling inside him. Psychosomatic risk. Because he swallows his emotions, a phlegmatic man living in a high-conflict home is at high risk for heart attacks, ulcers, and strokes. He needs a peaceful sanctuary to stay healthy. The melancholic man, the sensitive soul. The melancholic system has strong inhibition and very weak excitation. He lacks the raw energy of the other types, making him sensitive, timid, and highly vulnerable to the opinions of others. He is often a creative genius, feeling the world's pain more sharply than anyone else. The need for a mother partner. He thrives with a woman who can provide maternal-style support, doting on him and protecting his fragile energy. Mood-dependent libido. His desire is entirely dependent on his emotional state. If a neighbor upset him or he read a sad book, his physical energy for intimacy will vanish. How to communicate. The support anchor. He needs constant reassurance. Phrases like "I believe in you" are his lifeblood. Avoid the pessimism trap. If you let him complain, he will sink into a black hole of despair. Gently steer every conversation toward a positive next step. Safe harbor. Arguments and tantrums don't just upset him, they exhaust him. Keep the home atmosphere gentle to keep his spirit alive. Temperament compatibility, the law of resonance. Contrary to popular belief, opposites do not attract when it comes to the nervous system. A choleric abuser and a melancholic victim is a dangerous pairing. Ideal matches: sanguine plus sanguine, phlegmatic plus phlegmatic, melancholic plus melancholic. The growth strategy: harmony is achieved by balancing each other's extremes. Cholerics need to learn restraint, often through sports or meditation. Sanguines need to learn empathy. Phlegmatics need to learn trust. And melancholics must master positive thinking. Your homework: take the ISANG personality test for both yourself and your partner. Once you have the results, would you like me to help you create a communication script specifically designed for his nervous system type? Let me know. Discover the secrets to nurturing your lifestyle in love style at wishforlove.org.